What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stat Street Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Jarrell Hicks, here to bring you an NFL Round 1 draft special. Now, this is not live. This is after the first round has just ended, about midnight Eastern. A little bit tired, but let's get into it. Not gonna keep you here too long. I wasn't do a whole podcast on this, and then put it in with other topics, but NFL draft does deserve its own special. So I will be giving you this round one special. I'm ready for round two. That's when the real round two and three today technically. That's when the real gems will be found, in my opinion. Guys like Kellen Mond, Asante Samuel Jr., some of the guys that have big names, but didn't go in the first round. But let's get to the first round, man. So first and foremost, not gonna go through every pick, but the ones I like the most. Um, First and foremost, the first pick, the first two went as planned. Trevor Lawrence to the Jaguars, Zach Wilson to the Jets, as we knew. That would be the case. Now, the real draft started at number 3, and that was the 49ers. They decided to go with, Trey Lance from North Dakota State. Now, me personally, this was the worst move out of all three. Out of the three options, Mac Jones, Lance, and Fields, this to me was the worst pick from those. The worst option, in my opinion. He's the least accomplished, the least proven. You know what I'm saying? Lance is great potential, but I really don't think he fits the Niners scheme like that. Not as well as Fields and Jones does. From videos I've seen or done myself, the Niners fans dislike Mac Jones a whole lot. They did not want Mac Jones, but Mac Jones, in my opinion, did fit better than Trey Lance does. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not mad at it, But I just think Fields would have been the perfect fit. Jones would have been cool. But Lance, I'm like, we'll see. We'll see. Now the question is, the rumor was Garoppolo could be traded to the Patriots. That's out the window now. They got their quarterback, which I'll say later on in this special. But who's gonna start? Lance day one, Garoppolo day one. If you've been following me and you know my theory and my mindset coming to drafting a rookie quarterback, unless you're trading the number one pick or so, or I guess number one, number two pick at quarterback, you don't have to start. I think you could sit, learn for a year and a half, and you have Garoppolo there who potentially could have something to prove if you come in with that mindset and plays well. He could keep Lance off for at least a year or so. And that would be perfect for Lance to learn, get better, learn the system, master the system as much as possible his first year. Then his second year, come into it with the starting gig and do whatever, stuff like that. So, I really think Garoppolo should start. Why wouldn't he? He's already there. He's getting paid like he's a starter. He is a starter. He's kind of a proven starter. He went to the Super Bowl, a couple years ago, so he's not a scrub. You know what I'm saying? But and plus he's injury prone as well. So if he does get hurt, you have Lance to fill in and take over for the rest of the year, anyways. You know what I'm saying? So it's a win-win. Let Lance learn to start early. If Garoppolo has a fire under his butt, he can hold Lance off, and the team plays well, and he plays well. If not, if you get hurt, Lance come on in and take his spot that he was drafted for anyway. So I don't mind the pick, but I think you left two better options on the table, in my opinion. My Falcons, the number 4 pick, Kyle Pitts, loved it. Um, Matt Ryan need weapons. He need weapons. I guess they're keeping Julio. We'll see. Julio, they're saying he might be traded after the June 1st because of salary cap reasons. So we'll see. We'll see if we keep Julio or not. But Kyle Pitts, Calvin Ridley, Hayden Hurst, not bad. Just not bad at all. Cincinnati Bengals go with Jamar Chase over offensive lineman. Not mad at it. You have nice tackle depth. Excuse me. So yeah, you can find you a good tackle early on. I think what they have Yeah, they have the fifth pick. They have the sixth pick in this year's second round. So yeah, they can definitely find a left tackle. Cosme from Texas. A couple other guys that's pretty good as well that's still on the board. I think Tevin Jenkins still on the board as well. Let me make sure. Yep, Tevin Jenkins is. So yeah, they can probably definitely snatch up a tackle early in the second round if they're still available. They are six, so we'll see who's available at the sixth pick in the second round draft. But they can definitely snatch up a second round left tackle, right tackle, whatever, and just throw them in there as a guard for the first year or so. So yeah, I'm not mad at that for the Bengals. Um, the next pick I really care about, uh, the Broncos. Then the Broncos traded up to get. No, they didn't move. Yeah, the Broncos snatched up Patrick Surtain from the Dallas Cowboys. The Broncos were ninth. Cowboys were 10th. And the Broncos were rumored to be in the quarterback hunt. They were rumored to draft up to 4 for my Falcons pick, but they didn't have to. And we all thought, or some people thought, if Fields and or Mac Jones were to fall to these guys at 9, they would pick them, and they did not. They went with Patrick Surtain the second, matching him up with Kyle Fuller for former Bear cornerback. Um, he solidifies that defense, that DB room. Him, Fuller, Callahan, Justin Simmons at free safety. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. They have Ronald Darby as well. They signed this year in free agency, so yeah, that should definitely be cool for the Broncos. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. They could have went O line here, but Slater was still there. But I'm not mad at that. Cause they have the pass rush for it. They have the pass rush. They have Von Miller. What's dude name? The other bookend. Von Miller and shucks, forgot his name. Big boy. Not Nick Chubb. Bradley Chubb. Bradley Chubb from NC State a couple years ago. Pretty good player. So yeah, they have a couple. They have a good D line as well. So it's good for them to get that back end shored up. The Eagles trade with the Dallas Cowboys. They moved from 12 to 10 for Devontae Smith. Perfect. And it's kind of funny because last year the Eagles wanted CeeDee Lamb, and they were a pick or two, a couple picks behind the Cowboys, and they could have gotten over the Cowboys and got CeeDee Lamb first, but this year they swapped with them, but no. They made sure no team ahead of them got their player. And Devontae Smith with the Eagles, pair him with Jalen Reagor, pair him with Dallas Goedert. Zach Ertz is still on the team for now, so we'll see with that. But that's not bad. That's not bad. So I like that I like that pick. Oh, and also going back a little bit to number 6, the Dolphins pick Waddle over Devontae Smith. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I can definitely see why people have Waddle over Smith and Chase. In my opinion, that's just the body type. The speed is electric, and like I said, and like everybody says, he's Henry. Waddle is Henry Ruggs, but better. And Ruggs went pretty high in the draft last year. I think Waddle is a better prospect with similar speed. So yeah, I'm not mad at that. Um, so yeah, Tua has speed now. Will Fuller, Jaylen Waddle. The only thing is, both those two does have a pretty nice injury history. Both Fuller and Waddle does. So that's kind of a downside to that. Smith doesn't have any. Devontae Smith doesn't have any injury history. So that's kind of a downside to that. But let's see what's next. Oh, right after the Eagles pick, Chicago Bears trade up. I forgot where they come from, but they traded up with the Giants, I believe. So the Giants. So they went from pick 20 to pick 11. They traded with the Giants, and they drafted my favorite player not favorite player in this draft, but who I think is the best quarterback in this draft. They got Justin Fields at pick 11. Great pick, great move. And I've been saying this for years. If the Bears could shore up their quarterback situation, or if Mitch Trubisky played better the last 2 years, they would be a title contending team. Mitch Trubisky's gone. They have Nick Foles still. They have Andy Dalton, but they were undercutted because they drafted Justin Fields. This team is still built to win. It's not too late. It's not too late. I know Kyle Fuller's gone, a couple of guys gone, but if they can stay healthy this year. They have Allen Robinson back, Daryl Mooney, Miller's still there. They can draft another receiver or something like that, whatever. But yeah, the team is still built to win. They're still built to win. So this move was perfect to me. This is my steal of the day. My steal of the draft, at least for the first round. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Loved it. Bro. I was so happy for Fields because I think it's the best situation for him. They have a good running game if they stay healthy. Cohen and what's the other running back name? Daryl, no, not Daryl. David Montgomery. Good. They have a good running game. Decent tight end. Decent receiver. Good receivers. I'll say they're better than decent. And a pretty good defense. A few more pieces. If they can, do they have a second round pick? Did they trade it away? Let me see. It might be gone. Yeah, it is gone. Yeah, they can get a couple more pieces in this draft or something. I won't be mad at it. But yeah, they got their quarterback for the future. I think personally Fields is the best player in this draft, best quarterback in this draft. I'm not mad at it. The Dallas Cowboys have a sneaky good move. They got Michael Parsons. They really wanted Horn, J.C. Horn for the Panthers, and they really wanted Patrick Surtain. But they lost out on both corners. They gained with another linebacker and Michael Parsons from Penn State. Some people have him rated as the best defensive player in this draft. I don't personally, but he's definitely up there, top two, top three. And yeah, they paired him with Jaylen Smith. They paired him with Cal Van Der Esch. I'm just confused because they have a lot of linebackers now. Pair that with my former Falcons safety Keanu Neal, who will be moved to linebacker. So they only really run about two linebackers per play. So we'll see how it works. We'll see how it works with that. But they have, and no, injuries do happen. Cal Van Der Esch has been beat up the last couple of years. Jaylen Smith, that knee injury from Notre Dame a long time ago now. But that, you never know. Just have insurance. You never know. So that's not bad. It's not bad. So Michael Parsons is about the Cowboys. And look, and low key, the Cowboys have had pretty good picks the last couple of drafts. They got CeeDee Lamb last year. Michael Parsons. They got old boy a couple years ago at the wide receiver spot. Shoot. What's his name? The wide receiver, the second Gallup. They got him a couple years ago. So yeah, they've had studs in every draft so far, and I think Parsons will be probably a guaranteed stud. So let's see. Next pick I really care about. 15. The Patriots get Mac Jones. That was the rumor all along. They'll get him or Fields, and Mac Jones fell right to him. Perfect. And he's in the perfect spot. You know what I mean? Mac Jones has weapons. He has weapons. From day one, he has weapons. Two good tight ends, Jonnu Smith, Henry, and Hunter Henry. Pretty good receiving core. Great. And right now, personally, I think he's a better fit and a better player than Cam Newton in that Patriots offense. So yeah, I believe he will win the job outright. Now, how will Cam take that? He might be released, in my humble opinion. You know what I'm saying? He might be released, to be honest. But and I said this before, Cam Newton is not a quarterback, in my opinion, a personality or a quarterback that can be on the bench consistently. You know what I mean? Like, you can bench him for a game, for a half or so, but I don't think he can be a bench on a QB for multiple. Not he can't, but I just think his name is too big, his personality is too big, and even if he's being a good soldier and being a good teammate, I just think it's just too much. I think they would have, if Mac Jones win the job, I think they might cut Cam Newton and just keep Jerry Stidham or whatever and sign somebody else, whatever. But I just think Cam might be cut if Mac Jones does win a starting job. But I hope he doesn't. I hope he gets money, whatever. But I just really think he might get cut, to be honest. Um, let's see. The Giants really impressed me with getting Kadarius Toney, wide receiver from Florida. Pretty good wide receiver. Pair him with Kenny Galladay. Pair him with Darius Slayton. Sterling Shepard. I think he will take Shepard's spot in the slot. He's better than Shepard right now, in my opinion. Shepard's always been pretty decent, but I think Toney could be better than that from day one. The Colts get their defensive end, Quinny Pay from Michigan. Great pick. I liked it. He came out with a late injury in the draft process, but I like him if he stays healthy. I like him for that Colts who need pass rush. The Colts needing pass rush from the DN spot for a long time. And I know Justin Houston was pretty good, but they needed something from that long for that the DN spot for a while now. Hopefully they finally got it this pick. The Titans made kind of a head scratcher to me, getting Caleb Farley. The back injury he has is pretty nasty. He might need more surgery on it, so we'll see. The potential is there. The potential is definitely there. But we'll see. We'll see with him. I didn't like the move at first. Then I read about the past history with Justin Simmons, who they drafted the pass rusher a couple years ago, who had a nasty injury as well. He's been fine in the NFL. He's been in the league for about 4 or 5 years now. Been playing pretty well. No real setbacks from his injury from the draft process. I think he was from Mississippi State when he came out. I believe, yeah, Mississippi State pass rusher Justin Simmons, who fell in the draft for just a little bit because of injury concerns. And Caleb Farley is in that same ilk. So it is what it is. I'm not mad at it, but I think they could have went somewhere else with it. But like I said, the potential is there. Some people have Farley rated the best cornerback in this class if he was completely healthy. So I'm not mad at it. It is what it is. We'll see. Hopefully he can stay healthy. His Virginia Tech teammate went back to back with him, the Minnesota Vikings. Trade up to get the Jets pick, and they get Christian Darsaw. They needed the line help badly. They got that. Perfect. Not mad at it. Let's see. The Steelers got Najee Harris. So you have 2 first-round running backs. The Steelers have Najee Harris, who I picked from the start. They were going to get them months ago. They needed a upgrade over James Conner. They have that with Najee Harris. Now, the rest of their picks should be focused on a cornerback and getting help for the O-line. Jacksonville. Oh, and from right after that, they get another running back off the board, Travis Etienne. The former Clemson running back joins the former Clemson quarterback in Jacksonville. Not mad at it. Not mad at it. I like it actually. The Baltimore Ravens get Rashad Bateman. Good pick. He's wide receiver 1 from the beginning. And look, I'm not a draft analyst. I'm not a draft scout. I've heard Bateman's name a lot for the last couple of years now, actually. But I've never seen him play for real. I know he's a bigger guy, 6'2", nice body, nice frame, good length. But I've never really seen him. I'm not seeing highlights, but I never really focused in on him for real. So that's good. That's good for them. It gives the Ravens what they've been craving for, a big body wide receiver. So yeah, that's great. Great for them. Let's see. The Saints kind of shocked me getting Peyton Turner from Houston. I was shocked about that one. I thought they would match that with Jeremiah Amusu Karamora, the linebacker slash hybrid safety from Notre Dame. I thought they would match that with the Kyle Pitts pick for the Falcons, because he could have potentially guarded Pitts exclusively, while Demario Davis, the other linebacker, the good coverage linebacker for the Saints, he could have done the other work. Or guarded someone else, while Pitts could have been guarded by Jeremiah Owusu Karamora. But they did not do that. They went with Peyton Turner, pass rusher. A little too high for him in my opinion, but it is what it is. The Packers Could win wide receiver. They decided to go with Eric Stokes, cornerback from Georgia. Pretty good cornerback. Um, I had him going late first anyways. It was perfect for me. I wasn't mad at it. The Bills get Gregory Rousseau. I liked it a lot. I think he'll be fantastic in Buffalo. The Ravens, with the 31st pick, get Jason away from Penn State. I like that a lot. Big body guy, freak athleticism. What was he like? Was he like four? No, excuse me. He's like 6'7", 6'8". Ran like a 4.3 or 4.4, something like that. Defensive end, freaky guy. Um, yeah, the Ravens need him. The Ravens needed a pass rush, and they dang sure got it. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers finish out the first round with the Joe Tryon from Washington, pass rushing linebacker, edge rusher. They're gonna pair him with JPP and Shaq Barrett, add on to that great defense pass rush. So great for them. They got better. I like Joe Tryon a whole lot. I wish they could have got away instead of Tryon, but Tryon's good as well. He's definitely good. And that's it for the first round, man. That's really it. Like I said, my biggest takeaways. Okay, I'll give you my top three likes and dislikes. So first with the likes, um, Justin Fields for the Bears at 11. The Patriots get Mac Jones at 15. And I'll probably go with the Giants getting Kadarius Toney. Those are my top three likes from this draft. I have more, but those are the top three I really love. I love the most. My top three dislikes. I'll go with the Saints at 28 with Peyton Turner. I didn't like that too much. The Las Vegas Raiders get Alex Leatherwood, offensive tackle from Alabama, who can play guard as well. But he was like rated like number 70 on people's draft boards, and they picked him at number 17. So that was kind of wild. And they did the same thing last year. They drafted cornerback who was rated like 99 in the whole draft board, and they drafted him like top 20 or something last year in the draft. What's his name? David Armand from Ohio State, something like that. Something deep. Damon Armand, David Arnett, something like that. They drafted him last year, cornerback, who was a bust last year. So, yeah, the Vegas Raiders be wilding a whole, just a little bit. They be wilding a little bit. And my least favorite pick of the draft, the first round, probably Trey Lance, man. I think they could have got Justin Fields and got better outcome from day. Even if Lance is better later on, better if the team is ready to win right now, and Garoppolo struggles and or gets injured, and the rookie QB has to step in. I think Fields will be better right now than Trey Lance, but that's just me, man. But that's it for the draft day special, draft one, round one, or 2021 NFL draft round one special. Um, I probably won't do a round two or round three. That's a little too much, and I got to work and stuff, and I got a family. So, but yeah, this just round one, man. Pretty good outcome. I'm surprised Elijah Moore didn't go. I'm surprised more receivers didn't go in the first round. Only what, two or three? No, four receivers. Waddle, Chase, Smith, Bateman. That's it. Oh no, five. Five. Okay. Five receivers. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah. I am surprised Elijah Moore didn't sneak in the first round. I'm trying to see now where he might go in round two. I wouldn't mind, the Falcons at the third pick in the second round to get Elijah Moore. I mean, we do need line. Yeah, we need line and pass rush. Never mind. I don't know. Elijah Moore. Jaguars might pick him up at the first pick in the second round. The Jets could pick him up. They could use receiver. The Falcons, no. Dolphins, no. They have Albert Wilson coming back. Devontae Parker, Will Fuller, no. And no Waddle, no. They can't use him. The Bengals, no. Panthers, maybe. They did lose old boy to the Washington football team. Broncos, no. I guess the Eagles. The Eagles need linebacker too, though. That's the thing. They need cornerback and linebacker. Probably the Eagles probably will get Asante. I'm done. I ain't gonna mock the whole second round, but I think the Eagles at the fifth pick in the second round. I think they're gonna get Asante Samuel Jr. To be honest, but that's it for the draft, man. My round one recap. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to share and comment on the Stat Street Sports podcast. That's it for the video, guys. I will see you guys next time.